production.
Yeah. Okay.
A big emotion production.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, Doki Bugsy, what's up? You know what's up. Just... You know... it's about Yuri, ain't it? Oh, you figured it out, did you? Not only in the game where I had to spend a week with Yuri's corpse because of Monica, then I found out Venomelon that technically is my Yuri and technically the Monica from my version of the game. So, yeah, I haven't really shown myself because honestly, your son kind of figured out a way to keep me stable outside my game. I think, you're gonna be okay, dude. Yuri's a corrupted file and I'm never gonna see her again. While Monica is just loitering over to the channel trying to get a bunch of people to fall in love with her because because characters in the game never really count as real people when we were real. You know something? That fucking cult, the cult of Third Eye, there was a version of you and the boss who died for their dumb little cult and got shoved into the game. Yeah, I'm a spirit. Technically. So is Yuri. So is Natsuki. So is Monica. True, though, that there are actually AI constructs that are kind of propping up their souls, as it were. But yeah, the base of that is a soul. They had different names, but yeah. So, what are you gonna do now? I don't know, man. I think I should. I don't know. I think I'll live in the net space with your son. Got nowhere else to go. No home to go to. No place where I'm even wanted. It's a sad existence. And knowing that Yuri is gone is a lonely existence. You were in love with Yuri, weren't you? Obvious. It's fucking obvious, isn't it? Well, hey, buddy, it ain't the end. Does it feel like it? We Bugsies don't really fucking die, technically. We just linger. We persist. We stay where we are. But that doesn't mean it's the end. Just a new beginning to something even greater. That's what death is to us. For humans, it's the end, but for us, it's a grand new beginning, a new chapter in our lives that no one else knows other than us. You may not be a Chaos Lord, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say. Actually, I can just show you. There we go. Oh, what the? Yeah. So that's the secret of the universe. Simple in its simplicity. but difficult for any mortal to really truly understand it all. That is the way things truly are. So if any schmuck asks you, why are we here? Never tell them this. For if they did, no one would actually care about their lives, knowing that this is right here. Why are you entrusting me with this? Because I figured you deserve a little bit of a happy ending. That's all. Mr. Prime, thank you. No, man. Simply just call me Bugsy. Or, you can call me Argos if you want. Because I know that's your name too. How? Because all of us Bugsies, Bugsies are just, why we call ourselves Bugsies, that's just our nicknames. But Argos is our true name. Like it is yours. Every Bugsy has a universal constant. We'll always have tragic shit happen to us. Our real names will always be Argos, Augustus, John, Caro. And we'll always have silver hair in one way or another. Constant. Some people don't really understand why is that a thing, but I've always understood. Thank you. You're welcome. Don't you got a Halloween special to do? Oh shit, you're right. Okay. Dude, have fun. Have fun. I may call you again for a video. Well, it's the least I could do after what you just gave me. And dude, I'm sorry things turned out the way that they did. If I would have known, me and Gamzee would have helped you sooner. I mean that. Knowing that you actually truly care, that says a lot. I'm gonna go. Go in peace, my friend. Go in peace. You too. Because, as our pop always said, in both of our universes, I suppose, raise your wings to the sky and keep on flying. Yeah. I'll see you around. Same. I got a Halloween special to get to. And dude, yeah. Nothing is ever hopeless. I think you will see Yuri again. Just gotta have faith. I will. I'll see you later. I'll count on it. Peace. Peace. There we go. And coming up, the second half of our little Halloween special with the rest of the big three. See you guys later. See you guys in a minute. Oh, hey, sorry guys, for the little bit of an interlude. The boss wanted me to do this. Wanted me to do Halloween. Wanted to do this Halloween special. Since none of you actually wanted to go to the Dark Carnival, and we are kind of sad about that, but me and the boss can't really do nothing. We can't really force y'all to just participate in something you guys really don't want to do. So instead, we're gonna do something a little different. Let me just put this over here. Move this over a little bit. There we go. I think we're good. I think we're good. And now, need to add something in the weather. Was a dark and stormy night this Halloween. Plus, every Halloween when you're in the Higher Havens, it always kind of rains. We don't really know why that is. It just happens. Well, come in, lads. Come in. So, yeah. I need to put this up, but, let me see. Yeah, I got a pretty impressive DVD collection. So, before we go outside and partake in the fun, let me close the garage for rain. Actually, yeah, let me close the garage. Rainwater's gonna get everywhere. Now, let us adjourn to my. Let's adjourn to my room. Feel that, guys? It's raining. It's raining hardcore. I still love Fudo PI. I'm telling you guys, y'all need to watch it. I think mostly all the episodes on Crunchyroll are unlocked, so. But let's talk in here. You know, let me hit me. Let me hit the sound button. There we go. That's so. As the storm's raging on, folks, let's talk. Some people ask me, well, Bugsy Prime, what is so special about you? And I go, what kind of question is that? I think, really, honest to God, people ask me this because, you know, they see the boss, know what he's about, but they don't know what I'm about. And to really unpack that is a long story, but just know I'm a guy who deals with idiots like the boss, handles villains, and just is a king of his own. Is a king of his own people. There's not really much to tell about me, really. If I'm being honest. You know, Halloween is always a good time for me because when the Dark Carnival starts, usually that's when I just get to unwind. I get to kind of go off script and do what I want. For some people, that's good. For other people who just want like Sonic, you know, that's bad because all they want is Sonic. They don't care about who I am. They don't care why I have wings, why I have magic, or the deep backstory of what I am. You know? And that's why we had to stop the Dark Carnival. There is no point of doing something. There's no real point in doing something if no one wants you to do it. And some people say that's bellyaching, that's whining. No. It's people being disappointed that the only thing that people know you for is just doing reviews for Sonic. You know, they try to literally just say, you know, hey, it'd be like, hey, where's the Sonic? You know, they all flock over when they see Sonic, but they never want to see what you got going on. I'm not gonna be like the boss in Bellyache about like how Sonic basically takes over this channel. And the only way we ever get noticed is like if we show Sonic. Even though honestly, that's pretty much what that's about. Technically. But we still like doing these. We still like doing these. We still like doing these videos because honestly, like a lot of these people that be doing the same. They be doing the same thing over and over again. We try to be a little different. That's really all we try to do. For the most part. Hold up. I'm just putting this light on here. There we go. You know, a little bit about what we're going to do in the Hall of Mirrors. I was going to actually explain to you the enslavement of Chaos Lords. We were actually enslaved by a bunch of warlocks and always saw Chaos Lords as inferior because, you know, they always said we don't have the stuff to do actual magic because back in the day, old Chaos Lords only knew how to do one thing, and that was necromancy. You know, death magic. The kind of shit that would make the kind of shit that would make a Black Lantern blush. But you know, it's all we really. It's all about. It's pretty much, you know, and then Amadeus Kura, who is pretty much the founder of basically uniting all the Chaos Lords together and forming a group to stop the Warlocks. He had good intentions back in the day. He's like our great grandfather. And a lot, you know, and in his later years, he got more corrupted because he felt like, you know, the Warlocks that enslave us, like every Warlock is like that, until one of his oldest sons imprisoned him in a room. You know that room we were getting in during the whole Petropolis event? Yeah, that was the room of Amadeus. It's not just a rune he created, but a crystal. The crystal houses his power. If he was ever let go, who knows what kind of damage he would cause. He's been in that crystal for eons and eons and eons and eons. I don't know the kind of damage he could actually do if he was ever set free. Which is kind of a problem. But you know, you deal with what you deal with. There are things like it used to be every year. I used to deal with Silent Hill creatures trying to get me for trying to basically get me for basically trying to make me feel guilty for everything I've done. Which was a big thing. There was pyramid heads, nurses, you know, the usual. A hallucination said, you killed them, Bugsy. You killed them, Bugsy. Over and over again, it just echoed again and again and again. And it would have drove a lesser counselor crazy, but I just was like, is that all you got? It's like, no, seriously, is that all I was like, seriously, is that all you got? Like, you never beat Silent Hill, you can only just kind of subdue it. Every demon is afraid of me, but Silent Hill always comes back to try and see if they can break me, but it never really works. These last few years, it hasn't really come up. I haven't heard like a little siren going, grrr, none of that shit. So basically, it's just been pretty. It's just been pretty normal, all things considered. Nothing anybody should write home about. My brothers and I used to really go trick-or-treating in the Higher Havens. You know, candy, since we were princes, like, we just get extra candy. And people, some people would be under the impression that we're greedy. But we would literally give our massive amounts of candy to the other children. Because we were royalty, and it just, none of us could eat all that candy. There'd be like huge bags of it. But it was always kind of. It was always pretty cool when you think about it. Like, us being selfless was always kind of a thing. Even though our people really do call us, mostly old timers, really still call us Artemis's brats. Basically, because we succeeded the throne, and they still wanted to cause all sorts of havoc. Because the other houses don't really care about being peaceful, they just want to rule the earth. And we stop them every time. Literally, I have to, put them in the dungeon for, a few hours as they get worked over by somebody. It's kind of just how it is. Some people ask me also, Prime, why did you go after Devil Man as hard as you did? Well, basically, Devil Man was just Devil Man was very one-track minded, because, that hatred of Seto really did bring the worst out of him. The whole plan was to really just, not just beat him, just prove to him that doing what I do is kind of the right call to make. So just trying to always try to beat Seto and do this shit all the time. But I deactivated everything and made sure everything I deactivated everything, so pretty much Jumptomania is Bugsy trapped free for now. But hey, who knows, man? Another dumb man from another timeline will do what they do, and I'll stop them. It depends. I really enjoyed helping out Doki Bugsy. He's really a good guy that just was dealt a horrible hand. That whole Project Libitina shit was fucked up for everybody. And I may not be able to give Yuri a happy ending, but I was able to give him some kind of understanding, and I was able to give him some understanding and actual understanding and actual like reassurance. Which is something I don't think. It's something I don't even think like Monica would ever really do, because all Monica wants to do is make you love her, and I'm like, what if you don't love her? I think Doki Bugsy is just horrified by Monica. If I had to be truthful, I think Doki Bugsy is just horrified by Monica. And I don't blame him. We don't like clingy lovers, they want to just keep us all to themselves. These are people that actually we're people that actually enjoy the company of not only our significant others, but our friends. And I feel like a lot of people just think, oh, since I have X and Bowser's always swooning over me, I'm some sort of playboy or something. Like how, how people thought, like, Mahoshi's brother thought Tenchi was some sort of pimp. I'm just like, no, he ain't no pimp. And then Tenchi's the most farthest thing from a pimp you could ever possibly get. But, I always shocked, he and the boss always shot that up to him being a big brother and being protective. But I feel like now he barely even hangs out with her bro. So she barely even know who the dude was, and I thought that was the most funniest thing in the world. Gamma Bugsy told me about the same thing. He was like, yeah, I had to freaking beat him up, and I said, I can have you all court-martialed for this stupid little mission. Because Mahoshi was in any danger, and if you guys go up against Tenchi or any of these people in any way, I can have you all arrested. No one authorized you to come to Earth. Y'all just did this because this stupid motherfucker thinks that his sister's in danger. When Tenchi got his own problems, he ain't dealing with nobody. Gamma literally shows him footage of Tenchi and like Mahoshi and literally what she does all day, and he's like, "See, is he doing anything? No." He's like, and Gamma was like, "Get the fuck out of here, okay? Both of you, all of you, before I freaking have you all court-martialed." And I had to beat up Mahoshi's brother. It was not a good. I was there with Gamma Bugsy, and we just had to beat up Mahoshi's brother, and it wasn't a pretty sight. And we were like, look, Be glad we didn't kill him. The other chick that liked him, he was like, why'd you guys do that? I was like, we were both like, be glad we didn't kill him. Be glad we didn't stomp him out even harder for wasting everybody's time. And he just looks at him, and he goes, motherfucker, if you ever come back here, and it ain't for just seeing how your sister's doing and all this trap stuff, we will literally see it to your own execution. Okay? Like, you guys, and he passed out, and we just held him and just said, now get out of here, do your job. We have a lot of paperwork on your desk since you want to be like this. Well, Gamma did that. I was just sitting there going, what you get, punk? Later, I think Gamma literally had him on probation. From what I heard, at least. And I'm just like, yep. We were actually having a Halloween party a little later with all the other Bugsies. They're all just coming by, they just swing by and talk, and we're all about to have like a big ass party. Nothing too major. It's a very relaxed party. Nothing too big and nothing too serious. But basically, it's just like a quick little get together with all the other Bugsies. But yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing for Halloween. I know it's not really big of a Halloween special, but this is pretty much all we have. This is pretty much all I got going on. The other guys are just getting everything together over at the Chaos Lord Villa. So I'm just here, just talking to you guys, just chilling. Not really doing much, but yeah, this is just kind of my little the Hall of Mirrors thing, just more me to talk about it. And you're probably wondering what we were gonna do with like the version of Demo Man and the version of like Spy I snatched outside their timeline. Oh, they were just gonna get humiliated. Nothing too serious there. Also, the maze is gonna have a treasure at the end, and you could have, and it would have one wish that only the channel could grant you, and you would have been able to use that for whatever. But it had to be within reason, something we can do, No cash prizes, though, because we don't have that kind of money to just give out cash prizes. But basically, that's pretty much all we got for the rest of the Dark Carnival stuff. Nothing too major, nothing too